Welcome to Conversation 13. In this conversation, we have a simple discussion between one believer and two believers. He says, "This woman practices righteousness. This woman havte hegine." This havte. This woman havte hegine. This woman havte hegine practices ergazete righteousness, dikeosinen, practices righteousness, ergazete dikeosinen. This woman havte hegine practices righteousness, ergazete dikeosinen. This woman practices righteousness. Havte hegine ergazete dikeosinen. They say, "We know about her, idam in peri avtes." We know about her, idam in peri avtes. She practices the righteousness of Christ. Ergazete, she practices, ergazete, the righteousness, ten dikeosinen, of Christ, to Christu. She practices the righteousness of Christ. Ergazete ten dikeosinen to Christu. Ergazete ten dikeosinen to Christu. She practices the righteousness of Christ. Ergazete ten dikeosinen to Christu. He says, that woman is blessed. That woman, ekine hegine. Ekine hegine. That woman, ekine hegine, is blessed. Estin makaria. Blessed. Makaria. That woman, ekine hegine, is blessed. Estin makaria. That woman is blessed. Ekine hegine estin makaria. Ekine hegine estin makaria. They answer, she is blessed. Literally, they will say, that one, i.e. that woman. She, ekine, that one, estin makaria, is blessed. She is blessed. Ekine estin makaria. Ekine estin makaria. She is blessed, ekine estin makaria, because, hoti, she practices, ergazete, righteousness, ten dikeosinen, because she practices righteousness. Hoti ergazete ten dikeosinen, because she practices righteousness. Hoti ergazete ten dikeosinen. She is blessed, ekine estin makaria, because she practices righteousness. Hoti ergazete ten dikeosinen. He says, the woman's righteousness does not come from herself. To say the woman's righteousness, we literally say, the righteousness of the woman. The righteousness, he dikeosine, of the woman. Teskinekos. The righteousness, he δικαιοσύνη, of the women. Tes gynekos. Tes gynekos. The righteousness of the woman, he δικαιοσύνη tes gynekos. He δικαιοσύνη tes gynekos does not come, uk έρχεται. It comes, έρχεται. It does not come, uk έρχεται. Uk έρχεται. From herself. Απ' From herself. Απ' does not come from herself. Uk έρχεται απ' The woman's righteousness, he δικαιοσύνη tes gynekos, does not come from herself. Uk έρχεται απ' The woman's righteousness does not come from herself. He δικαιοσύνη tes gynekos, uk έρχεται απ' They answer, indeed, alethos. Alethos. Indeed, alethos. That righteousness, εκείνη η δικαιοσύνη, that righteousness, εκείνη η δικαιοσύνη, comes from Christ. Έρχεται από Χριστού. Comes from Christ. Έρχεται από Χριστού. Indeed, alethos. That righteousness, εκείνη η δικαιοσύνη, comes from Christ. Έρχεται από Χριστού. Indeed, that righteousness comes from Christ. Alethos, εκείνη η δικαιοσύνη, έρχεται από Χριστού. He says, these cities are not blessed. These cities, havte he polis. Havte he polis. These cities, havte he polis, are not blessed. Uk isin makarie. Blessed, makarie. These cities, havte he polis, are not blessed. Uk isin makarie. These cities are not blessed. Havte he polis, uk isin makarie. Because they do not practice righteousness. Because, hoti, not, uk, they practice, ergazonte. Ergazonte. They practice, ergazonte. Because they do not practice, hoti uk ergazonte. Hoti uk ergazonte. Righteousness. Ten δικαιοσύνην. Because they do not practice righteousness. Hoti uk ergazonte ten δικαιοσύνην. These cities are not blessed. Havte he polis uk isin makarie. Because they do not practice righteousness. Hoti uk ergazonte ten δικαιοσύνην. They say, the 12 cities, 12 is dodeka, dodeka. The 12 cities, he dodeka polis, he dodeka polis. The 12 cities, he dodeka polis, do not practice righteousness. Uk ergazonte ten δικαιοσύνην. The 12 cities do not practice righteousness. he dodekapolis, uk ergazonte ten dikeosinein. He dodekapolis, uk ergazonte ten dikeosinein. He says, those 12 cities. Ekine he dodekapolis. Ekine, those. Ekine, the 12 cities. He dodekapolis, those 12 cities. Ekine he dodekapolis, do not love. Uk agaposin, they do not love. Uk agaposin, those 12 cities do not love. Ekine he dodekapolis, uk agaposin, the commands of the Lord. Tas entolas tu Kyriou, the commands, tas entolas, of the Lord, tu Kyriou. Those 12 cities do not love. Ekine he dodekapolis, uk agaposin, the commands of the Lord. Tas entolas tu Kyriou. Those 12 cities do not love the commands of the Lord. Ekine he dodekapolis, uk agaposin tas entolas tu Kyriou. They say, does the Lord love the great cities? Does the Lord love agapa ho Kyrios? Agapa ho Kyrios? The great cities, we will say literally the cities, the great. Tas polis, tas megalas. Tas megalas. Does the Lord love agapa ho Kyrios? The great cities, tas polis, tas megalas. Megalas. Tas polis, tas megalas. Does the Lord love the great cities? Agapa ho Kyrios tas polis tas megalas? Agapa ho Kyrios tas polis tas megalas? He says, he loves the great cities. Agapa tas polis tas megalas. He loves the great cities. Agapa tas polis tas megalas. But they do not love his righteousness. But they do not love. Al uk agaposin. Al uk agaposin. His righteousness. Ten dikeosinen of two. But they do not love his righteousness. Al uk agaposin. Ten dikeosinen of two. He loves the great cities. Agapa tas polis tas megalas. But they do not love his righteousness. Al uk agaposin ten dikeosinen of two. They exclaim, great is the Lord. Megas ho Kyrios. Great, megas. Megas. Megas ho Kyrios. Great is the Lord. Megas ho Kyrios. Great is his love. Megale he agape of two. Megale. Megale he agape of two. Great is his love. Megale he agape of two. Megas is the masculine form, megale the feminine form of the word. Great is the Lord. Megas ho Kyrios. Megas ho Kyrios. Great is his love. Megale he agape of two. Megale he agape of two. He says, in the Lord's great love, he gave the cities a sign. In the great love, ente megale agape, ente megale agape. In the great love, ente megale agape, of the Lord to Kyriou. In the great love, ente megale agape, of the Lord to Kyriou. In the Lord's great love, ente megale agape to Kyriou, he gave the cities a sign. He gave Edokin, Edokin. He gave Edokin. He gave the cities Edokin tas polis, Edokin tas polis. A sign. Semeion, Semeion. A sign. Semeion. He gave the cities a sign. Edokin tas polis, Semeion. In the Lord's great love, ente megale agape to Kyriou, he gave the cities a sign. Edokin tas polis, Semeion. They answer, indeed, alethos. He gave them a great sign. Edokin aftas, Semeion mega. Indeed, alethos. He gave them Edokin aftas, a great sign. Semeion mega. A great sign. Semeion mega. Indeed, alethos. He gave them a great sign. Edokin aftas, Semeion mega. Alethos. Edokin aftas, Semeion mega. He adds, he gave those cities a great sign of his love. He gave Edokin those cities, Ekinas tas polis, Ekinas tas polis. He gave those cities, Edokin Ekinas tas polis, Edokin Ekinas tas polis. A great sign, Semeion mega, Semeion mega, of his love. Tes agapes of two. Tes agapes of two. A great sign of his love. Semeion mega tes agapes of two. A great sign of his love. Semeion mega tes agapes of two. He gave those cities, Edokin Ekinas tas polis, a great sign of his love. Semeion mega tes agapes of two. They say, the righteous women, literally the women, the righteous. He gynekes, he dikeosine. The righteous women, he gynekes, he dikeosine, he gynekes, he dikeosine, are a sign. Isin Semeion. Isin Semeion. The righteous women, he gynekes, he dikeosine, are a sign. Isin Semeion. The righteous women are a sign. He gynekes, he dikeosine, isin Semeion. Because they are blessed. Hoti isin makarie. Makarie. Because they are blessed. Hoti isin makarie. The righteous women are a sign, he ginekes he dikeosine, isin se mion, because they are blessed. Hoti isin makarie. He ginekes he dikeosine isin se mion, hoti isin makarie. He explains, the sign comes from God. The sign, tosemion. It comes, erchete, from God, apotheu. The sign comes from God. Tosemion erchete apotheu. Tosemion erchete apotheu. They say, God gave the sign, God gave, edoken hotheos. Edoken hotheos. God gave the sign, edoken hotheos tosemion. Tosemion. Because he loves the cities. Hoti agapa tas polis. God gave the sign, edoken hotheos tosemion, because he loves the cities. Hoti agapa tas polis. Hoti agapa tas polis. Totelos. This is the end of Conversation 13.